What's up, everybody? Tyson Rouse. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody's having an excellent week. Thank you to everybody who's been joining us on the live streams and commenting on our videos. We definitely appreciate it. Now that the Jets have won 2 in a row, it's really interesting to see how the team's going to handle themselves. And I really like the approach that Coach Saleh took. Now, keep in mind, you're one of Coach Saleh. Most of his responsibility was to keep motivating his young team as they weren't in the playoff mix. Everybody was kind of doubting them, and we all pretty much assumed they weren't going to be good, and they weren't. So when you lose week in and week out, or you're not playing well, or you're really struggling, it's all about pushing, talking about culture, talking about process, and everything else. Now, year 2, you've won two games in a row. You're the darlings of social media. And if there's a place to feel good when you're winning, is New York, man. When you're winning in New York, you're the kings of the town. Everybody likes you. You're getting your endorsements, your sponsorships, your interviews, your appearances, and everything else. So now it's how do you handle your success? And I really like the fact that Saleh is kind of saying, listen, I don't want to take away their swagger, their excitement, and their confidence, but I also don't want them to be overconfident where they stop putting in the work, where they stop paying attention to detail. You want to say, listen, we're just building and growing. We've accomplished nothing. We won though, we didn't win the AFC East. We're not, we haven't clinched a playoff spot. We are just going step by step, and this is a really early step in the process, an encouraging step. But you have a lot of room to grow and a lot of room to go. So I think it's, there's a lot of big personalities on this team. And I think Saleh is doing a really nice job of kind of keeping the excitement tempered, where it's like, keep that energy inside, but just keep saying it's us against the world. Like, they're still doubting us. We won 2 games in a row. We're still 7-point underdogs. We won 2 in a row. We're still 25 in the power rankings. Like, keep using all these things to fuel the fire and keep this team going. The other thing I like a lot is that now you're seeing the dividends of drafting guys that love the game of football, or bringing in guys that love the game of football, where their energy is infectious, where it's like it rubbing off on everybody else, where they're always in the workout room, they're always in the study room, they're always working out on the side with one another. They're going through the rehab. They're getting it back on the field as soon as possible. Like the whole thing with Dwayne Brown, where he could have mailed it in. He didn't. He's playing injured. He could have had surgery. He didn't get it. Like, all these things are factor in where it's like, you have a cohesive unit. You have a team that is united. They're all in this together, and that pays dividends as well. As, if a young nucleus grows like this together and wins like this together, when you face adversity down the line, you can go back on that. Hey, you know what? Remember we were here? This is what we did. This is how we got out of it. Or they have experience doing a lot of things. So it's exciting, man. Like I said, there's a lot of really positive things going on around the Jets. That doesn't guarantee they're going to win 11 games or 10 games, or I'm not guaranteeing playoffs. But for a young team, the goal of year 2 was you want to see what you have in your quarterback and what you have in your coach. And right now you're encouraged by both things after 5 games. Obviously 2 games for the quarterback, but you're seeing Saleh mature. You're seeing what Saleh's true identity is and how he's going to handle his team. We saw how he handles his team with poor performances where he didn't get too low. And now you're seeing how he handles things when he's winning. He's not getting too high. He's trying to stay even-keeled. You'll see his emotion, but he's like, listen, we gotta keep grinding. So I'm excited, man. I can't wait for Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. This is really a fun time to be a Jets fan. And I think win or lose on Sunday, I think this whole season, we're going to see a lot more positive than negative.